guys, this is System, and this is all the Mod 7 to the sky. Hope you're all having a great day. I'm having a fantastic one myself. Let's go ahead and jump back into the spec, and yeah, just kind of push forward, right? So, in between episodes, I worked on some things here, right? I broke down my original sifting setup. I guess I did that. Set up 3 more of the sieves here. We got one for basalt, and that one doesn't even need a hammer. You just straight basalt, man. And then netherite mesh. This one here, crushed netherrack. So I've got netherrack, so I got another hammer. And you have to use netherite mesh on that for something. I forget. It got you something, and I can't remember at all, actually. No, it was inferium. That one gets you inferium. I'm just using a diamond on this one as well. So they are working. They're producing well. They're getting us a lot of stuff. I don't want that. I want this right here. And working really good, doing the thing. Also, we get platinum now, which is good, because we're able to make these resonant upgrades, which I threw 3 of them into our lava setup. So each one's producing 640 RF tick now. So that is cool, because we can make Enderium really easy. These ones are getting backed up, of course, so I'll have to deal with that at some point, but not right this second. And what else did I do? I also went ahead and, I guess in here, I grabbed myself a feeding upgrade. Pretty easy to make, but as long as I have food in my bag, when I get hungry, it automatically feeds me, so that's awesome. And I'm trying to think of what else I did. I don't think I did too much else. Oh yeah, the drawers, of course. Down here, I got a entire room of drawers, which is working out really well. Kind of flush out where everything's going to go in time. Then we'll have to get linked up to an inventory system. But I've never used functional storage before, so pretty new to me. Is this weird with the linking and stuff? It's a little different than storage drawers, right? But it's pretty much the same at the same time. It's nice that it has the upgrades to push and pull thing, so I have to say that is a really good change. I grabbed this to just kind of show you. I want to show you this real quick. Where is this? I want to grab a piece of netherite, actually. Do I have a netherite in here? Yes, I do. It's right here. There you go. Go ahead and throw one in right here. The joy of this stuff here, the amethyst shards, they're 260,000 EMC per stack, so I can actually make these stuff really quick now. So yeah, it's very, very useful kind of item there. Just thought I'd show you that. And I think that's pretty much it, except for I bought this really good armor here. So yeah, protection 5, mending, unbreaking, and this good pick as well. Efficiency 5, mending, fortune 5, and unbreaking. Oh, I went back to the Twilight, tested it out on all the modium, and fortune does work. You get more. So that is actually a good thing to know as well. So what I want to go ahead and do, probably right away, is I want to get us some blaze rods, just so we have them, because we don't have blaze rods yet. We're going to do that with the blazing dolls. Then we'll go ahead and upgrade these furnaces first. Probably be the first thing we do, right? So to do these should be pretty easy. We need to make some of these porcelain clay here. We don't need too many. Let's grab like 16. I don't know how many it takes per doll. I guess I mapped it out wrong. I got 1 extra for no reason. Anyway, let's go ahead and drop that off. Then, oh, I need a market too to get ourselves a nether wart. Actually, let's go ahead and grab that, because I have not gotten a nether wart yet, right? So let's go ahead and grab you. Get ourselves a market. That's cool. Actually gives me an opportunity to show you a little kind of cool little bug too. It's kind of an exploit. I'll show you here. So when you put these down, guys, drops in, right? But we have the, what is this thing called? Philosopher's Stone. And if you hit R, you shoot a projectile, right? And usually, oh, we need a couple coal as well. Actually, I'll use the diamonds and stuff too, but I don't want to do that. But anyway, you need a power source, like an EMC source in your inventory, but I'll just use coal here. But when you hit them, it actually converts it into a different mob, right? And we could get some bad ones here too, so we'll kind of see how it works. But just do that there. We just got a slime this time. But yeah, you can convert it. Sometimes it'll turn into sheep and cows and stuff as well. Get off my crops, dude. Just stop that. Stop that. Get off my crops. But yeah, it's a way of getting passive animals. You can actually get passive animals with this. So I thought that was pretty neat. And you keep doing it again, right? So I could break that, put it back down, and we'd actually get another one of those guys who drop down. Because you have to use it on a villager or something, right? So I put away my friggin' emeralds. Grab ourselves a nether wart. That is good. And we'll want to EMC this thing right away, actually. So let's go ahead and get that done. Cool. And we should get those pretty quickly. I don't need a ton of them. Let's just do that. Let's actually pull that out for now. And go to the next thing. So I want to go ahead and make these dolls. So that's what we're going for. That's good. We'll also need a barrel here. Let's go ahead and grab that. Sweet. Awesome. And grab the barrel. So that will work there. And I'm thinking about what else we need. Probably just a bucket, right? So let's go ahead and grab a singular bucket and run down to our lava setup. And yeah, just get this going here. What is this at? Yeah, 640, right? So they're actually working really good now. They are pumping out the power, and the lava's keeping up too. That's kind of the key kind of takeaway from that. There you go. And then a bucket of lava. Awesome. And then we just use a doll on it. And there's different dolls too, right? So you could spawn in different mobs, but I don't remember the entire list. But this should give me a blaze rod. May have to do it a couple times. I do not have any looting on my sword yet. Keep hoping for one to be coming from the traders. I just haven't got a good one yet. Got ourselves a decent amount of blaze rods here, so that is not too bad at all. And we're going to go ahead. I already grabbed 2 of the furnaces here. We're not going to be able to use 2 of these heat receivers in a second anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and store them. We're going to have to power them differently. Doesn't really matter for this second, though. And once we have these, we're going to go ahead and upgrade our furnaces. So let's go ahead and upgrade these 2. Go ahead and upgrade these 2 as well. Then we have to take them to the next level, which takes the blaze rods. So we have that right there. The next tier is going to be the netherite, and we need soul sand and magma cream, which I just grabbed some of that jazz, I think. I'm making way too many. It doesn't matter. Let's go ahead, go to, I guess, use on these. Get 2 of them. And while we're at it, we'll grab this here. These augment, what are they called there? Factories. And this is going to make them pretty amazing, actually. So let's go ahead and grab 2 of them. And why do I have a smoking one pinned for no reason at all? There was another one I wanted to grab. Augment speeds? Yeah, what do we need for them? Sugar. I have no sugar, man. Let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and convert that over. Then we should be able to make these speed ones as well. And these should make them go quite fast, actually. So I'm actually quite excited for this. Let's go ahead and do that. Sweet and sweet. We'll keep the other ones there. I don't know why I grabbed that many. I guess I could put them on the other ones as well. But let's go ahead and grab our new furnaces, right? So we take one, put it there. Take one and put it there. Not going to be able to power these the same, like I said, because now once I put in the augments, these ones, and we'll put that in as well, we lose the ability to put fuel in them, and they get a bar here, right? So we have to do it this way. Anyway, let's go ahead, get them kind of powered up here. That works, and we'll do the same thing here. Now, if I want to go ahead and smelt down something, say in mass, let's not do iron. There's a little problem with iron, but anyway, do that right there. Then we want to go ahead, I guess, and throw that into here. We don't need the platinum in there anymore. We want to go ahead and set the auto input, auto output, make sure the bottom is off, and we don't need anything else on, right? Did I not turn the autos on? Auto and auto. Oh, there you go. Why is it like lagging? It's behaving weird. There you go. Yeah, you can see there how fast they are. They're actually insane. They use a lot of power though, but it smelts things insanely fast. Can our power system not even keep up to this? Is that what I just saw? I don't know. I need to try something else. Let's try some nickel here. I think there's like an auto split too, right? Auto split on. There you go. Go ahead and pop that in there. Look at it drain it. Why is that? we can't keep up with them right now. But at the same time, it's gonna go as fast as it can. Did that really drain my battery that quickly? I mean, I won't be running it nonstop, but it's for when I need things right away, right? I don't want to wait. I just do that. The buffer will catch up there. So yeah, they are insane. They are insane. So really good, really awesome, and quite happy we did that. Let's go input output right now. That works. There you go. Then we'll let everything catch up here, because we just totally broke our power system, which is kind of hilarious. So the next thing I want to do here real quick, and I'm just kind of finishing it off here, doing all the crafting. It's a whole bunch of nested crafting, right? So it's kind of a pain in the butt. But making us the top tier jetpack, which should work out pretty well. Go ahead and grab them. Grab ourselves a Enderium capacitor. Then we should be able to finally grab the Enderium jetpack. But basically this is nested, right? And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jetpacks, kind of all in one. So it's a lot of crafting. Each one of them takes like, I think it was 12 of these coils, and I think I needed 10 total furnaces, and then you have to make these capacitors. It's just messy crafting all around. But anyway, I have it now. We have a backpack. Since we have the wireless charging, you notice that the bar on the left there, it's actually going up. The energy's charging automatically. This thing holds 19 million, so it's going to completely drain my power system until it's fully charged here, but it doesn't matter too much. And we need to go ahead and take a look at the controls, I suppose. Keybinds, and then we'll go to jetpack. Check that out. Oh, no, I guess we want category, right? Oh, we need to change everything, man. It's got conflicts all over the place. That's kind of nasty. Toggle hover. Where would I like that? Kind of G actually looks kind of nice for that. And V actually looks nice for that. Okay, let me sort out these keys real quick. So I got this thing configured here. I have it to the G and V, so I can just kind of toggle them on and on, which is really good and pretty awesome. The only problem is this thing is ridiculously fast, right? So this is how fast this thing is by default. Thankfully, we can change the throttle. So you have the period and comma by default. And if I put it down like 40%, it's just this. This is much more manageable, and I much prefer that, actually. Maybe one more up. 60? 60 feels pretty good, actually. Yeah, this thing by default is insanely fast. Like, look at that. That's just, that's not good. That's not good for anyone, especially since it has inertia, and you just kind of keep floating along, right? So, yeah, I definitely want to turn that down to like 40 or 60, whichever you're more comfortable with, and just shift to kind of come back down. So that is actually really good. Apparently, I made too many coils, too. I mapped that out completely wrong. I wasted 4 diamonds and 4 emeralds. And then, yeah, even some gold here. Totally wasteful. So the next thing we're doing here is going to be a little bit of mechanism to get us into AE2. So let's go ahead and grab this. We're going to need a metallurgic infuser. That should be good there. And we'll just need all this stuff. And just kind of get it set up here. So we'll do that, and maybe this. And then I'll need a pipe wrench. And we'll give that puppy power. Then we'll be able to power this machine here. This is a metallurgic infuser. It's a machine that's mostly used to, I guess, make items that you craft with mechanism, right? So first thing we'll probably want to do is a couple circuits, right? So let's go ahead and do that. Let's do 2 circuits real quick. With that, we'll be able to make this machine have more spaces and be able to do more operations, so we can craft some more stuff. What did I do wrong here? Oh, I didn't actually set a channel, did I? I'm a derp. Anyway, here you go. We'll let that go. Oh, I should go ahead and make an upgrade for the pipe as well. I always forget that they need upgrades. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Here at pipes, because I only move 256 by default. And we get a couple of these machines going as factories. They're going to take more than that, right? Right there. There you go. That is good. We got 2 of those. Actually, let's go ahead and let it do another 4, because I'm going to be running away for a second anyway. And then we'll go ahead and grab ourselves, what do we need here? A basic tier installer. And with that, we can go ahead and just shift and right click that on. And now it has 3 slots. Then we can hit auto sort, and everything's good in the world. Actually, let's go ahead and grab a barrel too. Let's do a barrel. Let's see here, we need 1 of these. Actually, let's just make 2. There you go. With that, we should be able to get that underneath. And then we can configure the machine as well. So you can clear all the sides here. It has a whole bunch of default settings. I'm just going to set output and auto eject. And then the item should end up down here. So that works out for us just fine, right? So we're ready with that. We're also going to need to put some of this in here as well. So let's do, how many? Like 16 to start. There you go. That's going to make these, what are they called there? Infused alloys. But for now, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a enrichment chamber. Apparently I am 1 redstone short. There you go. Let's grab it all. There you go. I have like 3,000 downstairs either way. Let's go ahead and grab our enrichment chamber. Fantastic. Go ahead and put this one here. Let's configure it right away too. Let's do clear. Output out the bottom. Inject. Sadly, they can't... is that on? Yeah, on. There you go. You can't auto pull. Can't auto pull. We'd have to pump into it. Doesn't really matter either way. Anyway, now that we have this one, we can actually do some cool stuff to help us with AE2, right? So let's grab this flux dust and this Certus dust here. Oh, if I could actually get it into my inventory. Then we'll need some sand as well. So let's do that. And then we just kind of combine this stuff in our inventory. It's going to give us these funky seeds. These are fluic seeds, which will grow fluix crystals. And these ones are Certus seeds, which will grow Certus crystals. So kind of the idea. And the joy of this machine here is that I'll actually grow them inside the machine. I didn't actually power this, did I? And as opposed to the normal way to do it, the normal way you usually do this, so the fluix crystals, you throw these seeds in the water, you wait 20 minutes, or you make a, what is it called there, growth accelerators, and it does a lot faster, but it's a whole setup. With this, it's a single machine, so it's just way easier all around. Let's go ahead and grab them. Probably need a couple more of these as well, actually. So let's do like 16 more of them. That's good. Should be able to make another tier installer, though. Let's go ahead and grab. Oh, we're not going to be able to do it like that, that's for sure. This one. I just want the tier installer. Why is my hands not doing what I want them to? Anyway, then we get this one to have more slots, right? Then I go ahead and put some Certus into here too. Do that. Auto sort. Now we're making a whole bunch of time, right? Which is pretty amazing all around. There you go. We got a whole bunch of them. We got a whole bunch of them. How many of these do I need to make the advanced ones? 2. So we need, actually, I think I have enough to do the next level tier installers too. That's the tier 1s. I want the tier 2s. We need these advanced circuits. Just need 4 of them. Then we'll be able to get it up to the second tier, right? Which is pretty good. Now, it does use more power and stuff when you upgrade them. But at the same time, we're not going to be using it that in mass, right? So there you go. I'm just going to let those process for a bit. And yeah, we can go ahead and actually start doing 82 stuff. We'll probably have to jump into the inscribers next, right? Yeah, inscribers. Then we need to make some presses. And there was a weird way of doing that, right? Yeah, we have to grab some weird materials here. Yeah, iron plates, really? Anyway. So the next thing we need to do is go ahead and start making these presses. Then we're going to have to start working on some circuits here. I just need to go ahead and smelt down some of this stuff here. There you go. So that should go pretty fast, right? Got 2 stacks of the silicon. We'll probably end up needing a lot of it. Also went ahead and made 5 inscribers, so we have 5 of those. Also muted the mechanism machines. You can do that pretty easily just by going into here, then going to like mech. Then if you see it nearby, you just kind of mute it, right? You could hear it now, right? And I don't want to hear it. It was just way too loud. There's muffling upgrades you can buy, but why would you do that when you have a free way of doing it, right? So what do we need here? Silicon. We need these presses, right? So the way we're going to do that, skystone top, iron plate bottom. The iron plate was just done with the hammer, so I already have those. I should be able to do that. Skystone. Go ahead and grab that. And that should be a diamond. I guess that'll be the same for all of them, right? So probably, actually I should check that because I don't know. Let's see here. Next one. Yeah, it looks like they're the same. So that, and gold. Then we'll go ahead and let the next one go. Is that going? Yeah, the bar's going across there. And then we need the skystone. Then we need a plate. And then we'll need one of those crystals, right? So let's grab a Certus. That is good. And then I guess the last one is a silicon. Is that one's going to be the same or not? Let's see here. Yeah, that one's the same. Go ahead and grab a skystone. Do a plate. And then finally a silicon. Awesome. So we got our presses. So usually you have to find these in meteors. This could be the way we find them in this pack, which is really easy and not too bad at all. And now we need to start working towards the different kinds of circuits, right? That's going to be the main thing that gets us into the mod, right? But before we do that, actually, I should go ahead and make... I want to get the better inscribers. So there's a mod here with better inscribers. What is it called there? 82 things, right? And this one's going to take 2 engineering processors per. So what we'll need to do is make some printed silicon. So let's go ahead and grab the silicon press. That goes on the top. And then we'll just put that in there. These ones are annoying, so they can only hold 1 item per slot, right? So I'm trying to get off these as quickly as possible because, yeah, I don't want to deal with the pain, right? We also need some emeralds. Oh, not emeralds, sorry, diamonds. Do that. You always know I'm Canadian, too. I'm always apologizing for things, right? Sorry. Why am I sorry? I'm not sorry. You deal with it. Anyway, go ahead and put some more silicone in there. I'll have to baby this for a little bit. But I'm going to go ahead and make 10 of these. Once we have 10, we can actually upgrade all of these machines here, the inscribers, and actually push forward from there. Once we have those set up too, I'll probably just go ahead and do a whole bunch of crafting just so we can set up 82. So you're just not watching me sit in front of machines and wait for things to be done and then doing crafting as well. It's just one of those things. Don't want to make it a total crafting stream, right? Or video, I should say. So I got myself my 5 advanced scribers here, so not too bad. They do take a bunch of iron, but outside of that, not too much. Go ahead and throw those down onto the power here. These ones look quite a bit different. And the main difference with these ones, and the reason they're so much better, I'll need these presses back again, is we can do multiple per slot, right? So if I put silicon in here now, then put in a stack of silicon, it'll actually put a stack of silicon in the output slot. And yeah, we don't have to sit here and feed it, right? That's kind of the main thing. Let's grab our calculations. Then we'll need some more of them. Then we'll go ahead and do a stack of the printed. Then I can do the same thing over here, right? It's just a quality of life thing. It's a giant quality of life thing. It's just so painful to do these one at a time, like the entire time, right? I'm so upset that my old automation, it doesn't work anymore either. I used to love that automation. It was so compact and so simple, and it so doesn't work anymore. This last one here will be just for the final, I guess, setups. But Guess we can't. I want to buffer the redstone. I'm used to buffering the redstone when I do these, but I can't do it. I guess I would need a hopper. I wonder if it'll let me buffer it in these ones with the hopper, right? Do that because all the finished chips, the actual finished processors there, actually take redstone, right? Can I do this? Are you smart with this? Yeah, let me buffer it this way. Anyway, that is good. And now I'm just going to go ahead and do a whole bunch of these processors. And once they're done, we'll go ahead and I'll probably just go ahead and do a bunch of crafting as well. What are the acceleration cards? Can't remember what acceleration card is. Can we make one of those yet? Actually, if we make one calc, wait, what was the thing after that? Oh, we need a fluix. I have fluix. Wait, we should definitely do that. Let's make a couple calculations before we kind of do anything. I always forget how quirky these machines are too. You have to put things into the machines in the right order or they totally derp out too. Like right now, I can't put redstone in there. I can't put it in printed. Oh, I can put it printed, but go to the wrong side. Then I put that there, but I have to put the redstone in last. Don't ask me why they do that. If you pump them in through the sides, they don't do that. But it's just so derpy. It's just so derpy how they work. It's always been like this too. It's just a thing. I think I need a couple more of these, right? Just 4, and then we're good, right? I may do a few more of these now that I think of it. We can speed this right up. There you go. Awesome. Yeah, how fast is that? So if I want to go ahead and do one of these now, which one will we try? We'll mostly be using logics anyway, so let's just do something like that there. Sweet. Let's grab like 6. Oh, that feels so much better. Yeah, that's better. In fact, instead of that, let's go ahead and make some more of these. I'll speed up all these machines. It won't take any time at all. I think I have just about everything we need to go ahead and set up our system here. So let's go ahead and jump up here. We're going to throw some of this skystone dust in here, and that's actually going to give us this here, skystone. We actually only need 4 right away, so let's do that. And with this, we'll actually be able to make a AE2 controller. So let's go to applied and then controller. Go ahead and grab one of them. This could be the brain. Oh, we need to smelt it for our system. Let's go ahead and do that. There you go. Grab you. And I think there's actually a sifting recipe for this as well. I looked at it real quick. Go to use on that. You can actually go ahead and sift this down. I don't know if we need this one though, but it'll get you charged Certus. But I don't remember why we need charged Certus anymore. I thought it used to be in the controllers, wasn't it? I don't know. There was something somewhere you needed charged Certus, and I can't remember where it is. But a lot of times they're interchangeable either way. Anyway, this is like the brain of the system, so let's go ahead and grab that. We're going to go ahead and get this all set up here. Let's do this. There you go. Go ahead and drop that stuff. I'll probably end up storing this stuff or just putting it somewhere else in case we need it. I can't see us using Tinker's tools for the rest of the pack, actually, unless I need Easy Silk Touch or something at some point. But we should be able to get Silk Touch anyway. We have Apotheosis and stuff like that, right? Anyway, that is good there. We're end up setting this up. So the first thing we need here is a ME drive. This is going to be like the thing that stores your disks, which hold the items. Which way do I want it to face? Probably here, right? Can I pick that up too? Go ahead and do that. Then we'll go ahead and grab a fluix cable, pop that on top. Once we have that set up, let's go ahead and grab a crafting terminal and pop that there. So this is our base system. It has no power right now. We're going to fix that. Come down here. Probably grab... I could probably grab you, right? There you go. Go ahead, do that there. Then we'll go ahead and throw this. This is a dense energy cell. You're going to need one of these in the system. Otherwise, when you're either doing a lot of crafting, like inside of the system, or when you're inserting or pulling out items in mass, it'll lose power. Because every time you move an item in the system, it takes a little bit of power, right? So this is our battery. Then we'll go ahead and grab the controller. Pop this right here. Go ahead and grab a flux point, just like that. And this should light up. There you go. That's working now. And we should effectively have a working system, except for we need to put in our drive. So the drive I went with is run from an add-on. So the difference between the drives, this is like a refined storage drive. So this one is from AE2 things, right? The standard drives from, I guess, AE2 actually hold more items than refined storage drives. So if I made a 64K refined storage drive, it can hold, what is it? It'd be 8 times 64,000, whatever that works out to, of items maximum, right? That because it works in a byte system. So you're getting 64,000 bytes. 1 byte is 8. So that's how that works. Problem is, it can only hold, what is it there? 63 different types of items. So it has a second limitation to it. So if you have a drive and it has 63 different swords on it, right, that don't stack, that 64K drive now can only hold 63 items. The only way to really min-max that is to get into the, what is that thing called there? The cell workbench, and you do filtering and stuff like that. And it's a pain in the butt, and no one's got time for that. So I'm just going to use these ones. And they're not that hard to make, too. They take some netherite and some amethyst, stuff like this. I think they actually take 27 of these 1Ks to make it, so not that bad. But this will hold a flat 64,000 items, just like that. So we're going to be going with those for sure, because I like that. That's just much more simple. I find with the regular ones, you just end up having to make little small 1K drives to make sure you could store your like your junk, right? Anyway, what do we want to do here? I want to go ahead and link this up. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and relink this too, aren't I? Let's go ahead and grab our linking tool. It's not, we don't have the benefit of the old days. Is that on? Yeah. Of it just automatically connecting all the drawers. So I'm gonna have to adjust that. There you go. Let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and put our controller up here. Move that down here. We're gonna have to run a cable to here. This is a storage bus, so not hard to make. They're all pretty easy to make once you have the circuits, to be honest. The processors, I should say. Go ahead and bring this across. This will link up. What this will do is make it so the system can see all the items in the drawer. Click this little priority thing and raise it over number over 0. You always want to have this on positive for the most part, because you want it to put the items in the drawer first before it tries to put it into the drives. Otherwise, you're going to fill up your drive with stuff that should be in drawers, right? So it's a way of kind of maintaining your system. Also grab this here, security terminal. So another item. Anyway, had to make a 16 here. I think a 16 is like 9 of those base ones, right? So it is pretty expensive, but at the same time, really good. Also made a wireless graphic terminal. You take that, put that up here, and I'll actually bind it to the system, right? So that is good. Once that's bound, we want to grab one of these wireless access points. And then you can see here we now have a range of 16 meters, which is fantastic, where we can actually access all our things in here. I could just put things in there too. What is JEI search on? It's on JEI search. I want it done. What do I want this on? Yeah, they used to have a different JEI search. It was JEI search both, and it would have a bar up here, and then it would control the search down here. But now you have to search down here, and I don't think I'll ever find that comfortable. So I probably won't use JEI search anymore. I'll probably just go with this search. But anyway, that is going to be how we search there. And then what else we need here? Booster cards, the wireless boosters. So these are the wireless boosters. They'll just increase the range at the cost of more power. But if I put 16 in, it's I think AE2, so AE, so the AE power, so that's the power system for the mod. I think 1 AE is 2 FE, or RF, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I think that's the math there. They just want it to be different. But now we can do this up to 80 meters away, which should be the total length of our base by far. So that is good. Oh, we need to link up our drawers too. Hey, wait, what is this here? Is this the right one? Linking tool. And is it set to the right thing? Multiple. I need to find the controller. If I was a controller, I'd be up here. There you go. Then we'll just do that. Then you just kind of drag this across. The linking is actually really easy. It's just remembering to do it, because I'm just so used to storage drawers, right? It's a little weird, but anyway, at the same time, it is what it is. There you go. Now, if we look into our system now, you can see all the items that are in the drawers. Then we'll be able to move all our items into the actual system itself. I don't know where I'm going to put this. We'll just put it right there for right now. And then I'll fill up, I guess, move all these chests into there. And then we'll be good to go. The last thing we'll need to do is have a way to pull all that stuff in the system, but we'll probably deal with that tomorrow. I just have to decide whether or not I want to compress this stuff down or not before it's into the system or after it's in the system. Because I could just put the pieces in the system, or I could use those compactors. I think I might do it after, because we will be able to just use auto-crafting within AE2 to auto-craft the pieces, right? So I might do it that way, although we'll see. I'll have to decide either way. Anyway, we have a working storage system, so we'll be able to store all our stuff in here. We've got tons of storage. We have our drawers. We have our OneDrive. We'll get more of those in time, and we're looking pretty good. We're at a point in the pack where my life gets a lot easier, and that is fantastic. But I think I'm going to go ahead and actually end this one here. So, as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. Really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. I want you guys all to have a good one. See you guys in the next video. Later.